This is TOUGHBOOK territory.
My name is Jason HAIRSTON. I'm an information systems specialist. I work for Alameda County Sheriff's Office. We have a large geographical area spanning from Berkeley, California down to Fremont, California, and as far as east as Livermore, California. The motor units, they patrol a lot of the county, and they use the tough pads, the G1 tough pads, which they can keep in their satchels. Before moving to the Panasonic G1s, they were using paper and pen.
Before we got the tough pad, had to be run through radio, or we just took people's word. I can use it for identification of people, pulling up their photo IDs, or I can just use it for sitting and writing reports. And I believe this has made a very positive difference for us.
Before we started using the Panasonic TOUGHBOOKs, we were using a vendor that had an in-trunk device. It was a computer that was mounted in the trunk. And during that time, we had a lot of issues with overheating. Like in the summertime, we were always getting calls or deputies coming to us that their computers were shutting down because of overheating.
It really wasn't conducive to our job. I mean, it had all this, same software and things, but the screen wouldn't move. It was stuck on the dash. The TOUGHBOOKs are on a swivel, so it's pretty nice to have it like that. It's a lot better because there's more information we can get from our databases in the computer than just having to talk to somebody over the radio.
We've been using TOUGHBOOKs for 6 years here on the Marine Patrol Unit. We're on a 31-foot safe boat right now, and so this is our only communication device aside from our radio out here on the boat. On a daily patrol out here, we're always checking critical infrastructure, anything that could be a terrorist target. We're also doing harbors and navigation code enforcement here with the recreational boaters. Things get very bumpy out here, and the fact that we haven't had a major malfunction due to that is probably the best testament to its ability out here on the water.
I've dropped this thing many times. I couldn't tell you any particular time, but constantly as I'm sitting on the bike, with the bike running, it's vibrating, or I'm on the side of the freeway with a lot of wind coming, it'll get blown off the side of off the seat or off my radio box and land on the ground. I've never had a problem with it. No cracks, and it always works.
I have never seen one fail. So, I mean, as far as extreme heat, 100-degree weather, to obviously rain and pretty cold sometimes, getting in and out of the car, I mean, it gets introduced to a lot of different things, and I've never seen one fail.
So with these computers, I don't have a whole lot of interaction with IT unless it's some type of software problem. As far as the computer itself, I've had very little problems.
We have hardly any issues with the TOUGHBOOKs. Once we have a master image, if something is off, it's not usually the TOUGHBOOKs, it's more the software we may use. So we can just pull that hard drive out, image it, put it back in, and they're good to go. So now our downtime is less than 15 minutes now.
This environment out here, it can get pretty nasty pretty quick. And if this were a standard computer, I don't think it would make it past a couple of days.
This is TOUGHBOOK territory.